live on YouTube again. Hopefully everything works this time. All right, I'm getting the green light. It looks like we're freaking finally good. Let's freaking go. We're here, we're here, we're here, we're here. So yes, guys, Ethereum, 3,500. Are we going to see this get rejected here? Well, it's going to highly depend on what Bitcoin's doing. Let's jump back over to the Bitcoin chart and see what Bitcoin's doing right now. This is not the Bitcoin chart that I want to see. Here it is. All right, let's jump down to the 4-hour. Here it is, guys. We're tapping that 35. We're tapping that 6,400. We came back up here to as high as 63,585. Practically, this value area high is sitting at 63,850. I'm gonna be taking a trade if we can break above this value area high. I can take a trade. I'm gonna take a trade here. I'm gonna take a long. Just extremely risky, extremely high risk. But if we do see what we saw in back here, right, and it might not even happen today. See, but if this becomes this back here, where we were just consolidating for a couple of days, right, about a week's worth of time, we're just consolidating, and then we have a blast off, which I definitely think is possible for Bitcoin, right? Then this thing could definitely take off and start reaching for new all-time highs. So that is the only reason why I would take a long here, even though things are irrationally, overbought. Definitely extremely high risk. More likely people are looking for shorts, but the shorts keep getting liquidated, right? And you got to kind of follow the trend until the end. Guys, appreciate every single one of you guys watching here, smashing those like. The hype is real. Yeah, the hype is definitely 100% real for sure. So smash those likes if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys out here. I am also live on YouTube now. My YouTube is working, so you guys want to go see it over there and watch over there and support me over there, I would greatly appreciate that. Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. I just ran across something also very, very interesting. I dropped it in my private community late last night around like 2 in the morning, because now that the markets have been ripping, rocking and rolling, I mean, I can't even sleep sometimes. Things are just, so many things are happening. You got to stay up to date. But look, this is why the altcoins are pumping. Look at this thing, man. I mean, Bitcoin is just being irrational. Bitcoin ETFs have now taken 5.5 billion in just 14 days of trading. Yesterday was a record day, and momentum is building 1 billion plus in a single day. Let's freaking go. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. 5.5 in 14 trading days. This is what's causing Bitcoin to stay irrational and just keep on flying up. Look at this other tweet here. 670 million inflow to Bitcoin ETFs today. That means that they bought. That's over 10,000 Bitcoin, but miners are only making 900 Bitcoin a day. In just 3 days, Wall Street has bought about 1 month supply of miner supply. Has bought 1 month of miner supply. Bitcoin halving is just 2 months away. Yeah, exactly right. The Bitcoin halving is, I'll tell you right now, is 51 days away. 51 days away. You guys can see it right here. 51 days away. And the supply that is being bought up right now is larger, right? Is larger than the entire mining supply. And thus halving is about to come. Here's another record, right? US Bitcoin ETFs had record inflows today, primarily due to IBIT. IBIT is BlackRock's ETF. Obviously, Dogecoin up over 32%. I talked about that as well. Just the meme coins are rocking and rolling right now. I'm pretty sure COQ is going to have a run here at some point. BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF took record 612 million inflows. And just in general, that's the kind of stuff that is happening with Bitcoin right now. And that is why Bitcoin is staying so freaking irrational. Let's jump down to the 4-hour, see what's happening. Yeah, just continuously wicking, up there. As you can see, we came up, now we're coming back down. We're staying above this VWAP line. This is the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin. As you can see, we're staying above this green line, which is the VWAP. Right, look at this, just staying above it. We're coming up here, we're coming down, but just keep testing on this VWAP. Very, very bullish, very, very strong. Obviously, there are some concerns of being overbought, right? Coming down even a little bit more. People are I think it's too risky to be taking some scalp trades. So should a beginner start buying now? That's a good question, right? Yes, George, the supply is going to be cut in half, right? There's about 900 Bitcoin being mined per day, and that supply is going to be cut in half here in 51 days when the Bitcoin halving happens. So the demand is huge right now, it's growing, and the supply is shrinking. So supply and demand, more demand, less supply, price goes up. Should a beginner start buying now? Look, man, a lot of people are asking that, right? And that's is always going to happen in every market. People are going to FOMO in at these local tops, or just when there's a lot of move to the upside. If you plan on getting in now, just be 100% aware, right? There's always a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance says we skyrocket here, hit new all-time highs, and keep going, right? Is that chance the majority? No, there's a good chance that we go the opposite way too. Nobody actually really freaking knows where it's going to happen. Nobody knows if we're going to hit an all-time high first or we're going to have a retracement first. Nobody knows. We just know those are the two scenarios that are going to happen. Just we don't know which order is going to be in, right? It could be that we take the all-time high first and then have a retracement, or it could be that we have the retracement right now and then pump back up and take the new all-time high. But nobody knows which will come first, right? The TA is saying one thing. The TA is saying, hey, bro, we're overbought. It's time to come down. People are trying to short it, and they keep getting liquidated because the fundamentals, right, which is the actual spot buying of Bitcoin, is continuously pumping. It's extremely high in buying pressure and not enough selling pressure. So nobody actually freaking knows, and the market stays irrational. So if you're ever thinking, right, and I'm not telling you to get in now, right, because it's a lot riskier to get in now than what it was 2 months ago, for sure. And is there a pullback going to happen? At some point, yes. Like I said, it either happens now or it happens after we take the new all-time highs and then we have a pullback. But a pullback will happen. So I would just say, if you're planning on getting in now, you have to be 100% certain and comfortable with the fact that you have to get in a small amount just so you have a small amount of exposure and have a lot of capital sitting on the side to be able to dollar cost average down throughout the retracements that are coming. If you're not comfortable being underwater, being in the red and dollar cost averaging down like that, do not get in now. If you're comfortable with it, it's up to you, right? Then that's up to you. But you have to know that a retracement is due here at some point, whether it's today or in a few weeks or whatever, right? At some point, it will happen. Mystery Man over on YouTube, greatly appreciate you. Good morning, good evening. Market is crazy. Bitcoin near all-time high. Yeah, man, we are literally, we are so close to the all-time high. Dude, Bitcoin is up 50% in the last 30 days. Tell me we're in a bull market without telling me you're in a bull market, right? 50% in 30 days. This thing's been rocking. But let's actually look at from all-time high, how far we are from the all-time high. We are literally, I'll tell you right now, we are $5,000 away. $5,300 from all-time highs. 8%. We're negative 8% away from the all-time high, guys. This is freaking insanity. Ethereum is $1,395 away from its all-time high. 1,300, guys. That is insanity, right? This is the craziest, fastest bull market we've ever seen. People love to say, oh, you know, famous last words. This time is different, and it's never different. People have gotten very accustomed to the 4-year cycle and to everything being exactly timed out. Now that institutions are here, that game has changed. It is no longer going to be everybody knows exactly when to get in, knows exactly when to get out. This is going to be most people's third bull run, right? This is going to be my third bull run. And people like me that have been long enough feel that comfortability that, yeah, I know exactly when the cycle starts. I know approximately how many days the cycle is, and then it ends. But guess what? Twist, right? Here's the plot twist. This thing is taking off way faster than we expected. So either two things are going to happen here. One, Bitcoin is going to skyrocket and burn out faster than ever, and this bull market is going to be the shortest bull market we've ever seen in time frame, right after the halving, and crash back down. Or we are entering a super cycle, and Bitcoin is about to take off and go into an extended bull run longer than anyone's ever expected, and go out and still outperform what people are expecting. Mystery Man says, what can be the long-term targets? Yeah, man, long-term targets for Bitcoin, right? I honestly believe 200K is on the cards for Bitcoin. That's just my belief, right? I'm not telling you this is my price prediction. This is not a price fact, right? But I believe 200K is possible for Bitcoin. I seen a case for 300K, which is extremely compelling, extremely compelling. And I'm actually gonna I can't actually pull it up because the people on the TikTok won't actually be able to hear it. But I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video and post it. ZKML sleeper, is that mint layer on ZK? Is that what that is, Puddles? What's a good start low market cap? Are you talking about an individual crypto, or are you talking about just like cryptos in general, like just the market in general? Step stops if you buy now. Yeah, 100% right. This is if I get into a trade, I'm getting into a leverage trade here. I'll definitely be having a stop loss, right? I'm actually going to be looking at what some of this trading is going to actually look like here, because I'm thinking about jumping into a trade here. We're in the derivatives market, right? Yeah. All right. Perfect. I'm going to have to increase my leverage here a little bit. Thank you. Wait, why didn't... Oh. Give me a second here, guys. Bam. Confirmed. Okay. So I'm thinking about getting into a long around 62. What is it? 62. I'm getting around this VWAP 62 502. Take profit is probably going to be somewhere. Let's see, 64 386. And then my stop loss would probably be, let me see, what does my stop loss look like at 61 197? Okay, that's a pretty big loss, but 63%. Interesante. All right, let's see. Let me follow up here with the chat. What's up, Kushcoin? What's going on? Low AI crypto gem, if you have any. Low cap crypto AI gem. Let me see. There's been a few that I've talked about here. Categories. Let's go to AI. Come on. AI and big data. So obviously these are the big, right? Render is a huge one that people are super bullish on. There's a competitor to Render called Clore, CLOREE. I'm definitely bullish on that. It's competing with Render directly, and it's a way lower market cap. Let me see. Obviously, Singularity Net, everybody knows about that. Pow AI, pretty good. Market cap 355 mil. Pow AI, a lot of people know about that one as well. IOS, a lot of people know about that. There was another one. Where is it now? This artificial liquid intelligence. This used to be Alethea AI. I think this has a very bright future ahead of it. Market cap is 142 mil. Let me see what else. There's another one here. I know a lot of people are bullish on ALF. Solidius AI Tech. This thing's been ripping, rocking, and rolling up 76% the last 30 days, 700% the last 60, 58 mil market cap. But where is the one that I'm looking for? There's another one that's a low market cap AI crypto that I came across it the other day. It's in my notes, but I can't access my notes right now because my notes are on my phone. Let me see if it pulls up here. Purify Protocol. Some people have been talking to me about this. Seems pretty interesting. Where is it? Let me see. Give me a second here. Bear with me, guys. Trying to find this low cap AI token. If I see it, I'll know it, but I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. AIT protocol. A lot of people have been talking about this one as well. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this one already, but this one's looking really good. But I've seen quite a few people talk about it. Definitely lower market cap. We're definitely in the low market cap territory here. Heading into micro caps here. Man, where the heck is this thing? All right, let me check the last page here, and then obviously if I don't see it here, then I'll have to go look in my notes eventually and let you guys know about it. Yeah, I don't see it here. So those were the ones that I was looking at in general. So sorry, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right, let's look here at Bitcoin 30-minute. I am thinking about getting into a trade here where CEO's coming back down. Question is, are we gonna come down? Where's my chart prime? Why is my chart prime not working? Interesting. Let me chart prime. Where are you, bro? I need you. Chart prime oscillator pro. Let's go. I wonder why it's not loading on the 30-minute. Very interesting. Well, market cipher here is telling us, you know, we still have green money flow. Money flow is coming a little bit down. VWAP is heading a little bit down. Did have a little mini momentum wave, but these momentum waves are getting smaller. As you can see, it's a downward trend for the momentum wave. Okay, here, my chart prime finally loaded in. Don't know what was happening there. Chart prime kind of neutral, kind of trying to head up here. Price is coming down. Interesante. I'm going to wait for a lower price point, right? Whether we see a bounce here, if we see a bounce here at the VWAP, which I expect that because we've been bouncing on the VWAP absolutely all day, then I'll jump into my trade. But if we do head lower, an ideal entry point for a bounce, if we do see a bounce, would be this 61,228. That would be great. See, anybody that got in here has been making money all day. So I'm gonna be patient. If I miss it, I miss it. But I'm not gonna just recklessly jump into a trade. Ocean back to all-time high, $1.94. What do you think? Oh, let me go take a look at that. Let me go take a look at Ocean Protocol. Are you talking about a different Ocean? Because I don't see it at all-time highs. All-time high is 170, 190. Like you said, we're still at 83 cents for Ocean Protocol. Oh, you're asking me. Oops, sorry. You're asking me if we're gonna hit an all-time high again. Let me check out the market cap. Market cap has been rising along with the price here, which is good. Let me see what their inflation rate has been. I can actually do a quick little Mizari. This is the tool that I use to look at some supply stuff. Ocean Protocol. Oh, what the poopaloop? What the poopaloop is this? Ocean Protocol. Come on. You can do it. Charts, supply. Okay, so what was this? Okay, so supply back in 2020, 2021 was 504 mil. We're at 568 mil. I don't know what this massive circulation in October 23 is, and then it came right back down. That's weird. But you guys can't really see that. So the supply is only increased by a small amount, right? About 63 million more tokens, which is not anything significant. So yes, do I think it can reach an all-time high again? Yes, because there hasn't been massive inflation in the token's price, which is very important to be able to reach all-time highs again. You got any thoughts on BitRock? Are you talking about BlackRock, or is there something actually called BitRock? Is it possible to buy some crypto that is not allowed in the States? And if so, how can one do it? Well, when you mean not allowed in the United States, you mean they're not listed on an exchange, right? That is on the United States. So yes, the way you do that is you either go onto a decentralized exchange like Uniswap, right, or whatever blockchain, right? Trailer Joe, which is the blockchain for AVAX, or or Jupiter for Solana, whatever it is, right? Whatever blockchain it's on, you get into the DEX and then you can buy it there. Or you can just look for an exchange that crypto itself is listed on, that doesn't require KYC or VPN, and you can just jump on in there, make an account, and get it. Bitcoin is for more fortunate. I have starter money individual. Yeah, Bitcoin is definitely outpriced everyone. It's a privacy and security token. Oh, okay, Puddles. ZKML. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's see what ZKML is. ZKML. Oh, privacy coin. There was rumors that Grayscale wanted a privacy, ETF. So that's very interesting. Zach Math Gaming says, "Hello, bro. Does $7.07 render a good for entry?" Well, I would tell you to go check out my price prediction video on render. You might like it, you might not. But if you're interested in render right now after render's massive pump, right? If you're interested in render, so go check out my render price prediction video right here. I cover what I think it's going to top out at for the 2024-2025 bull run. But if you're interested in render, I would suggest, I'll get back to the ZKML stuff, but I would suggest Clore AI would be something that you should take a look at and keep an eye on and do some research on, because Clore AI is basically competing exactly in the same space as render is, and its market cap is only 55 mil. Right, only 55 mil. Token supply looks really good. The majority of it is out. So this thing has not been ripping and rocking, right? It's up 67% in the last month. In the last year, has been doing extremely well, right? We reached all-time highs and we are coming back down. We had a huge recovery down here. It's definitely something to be keeping an eye on if you're interested. So let's jump back over to ZKML. ZKML, see what this thing is doing. It's 34 mil market cap. Circulating supply is fully out, only 100 mil. Let's see, what's this thing about? ZK is a groundbreaking crypto project revolutionizing digital privacy security through innovative solutions. At its core, ZKML prioritizes users' privacy, security, offers cutting-edge technology, operating system, and mobile ZKOS designed to ensure communications, core privacy first. We believe in empowering, unlocking privacy, secure blockchain, and cross interoperability. That's freaking cool. Let's see, privacy router. Okay. Mobile, privacy centric, ZK Shield, cross chain, how it works, wallet creation, transaction shielding, confirmation. Oh, confirmation on the XRPL. I see you there, Puddles. Trying to sneak this one by me. On the XRPL. Very interesting. Confirmation on the XPRL. Interesante. Let's check out their Twitter, 5,000 followers. Not a huge following, but I'll give it a follow here. I think there's something interesting to keep an eye on, especially for privacy coins. I'll give it a follow. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting what this thing is doing, for sure. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Make sure you stay up to date with everything that's happening here on the channel and over on YouTube as well. Let's see. Come on, Bitcoin. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What you going to do when they come for you? Let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat here. D, thank you for the follow. Can you look at Suko? Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I know somebody had mentioned that earlier. What is Suko? Okay, this thing's an 18 mil market cap. Circulating supply is pretty low compared to the total supply. Total supply is like 1.5 billion, and the supply is only 178 million, which is not great. But always have to keep an eye on when the token unlocks what happened here to understand what is happening. So what is this thing about? We develop user-friendly tools for everyday users and creators to fully take advantage of opportunities that Web3 provides without complexities. Okay, that tells me literally nothing about Suko. Let's check out their website. Come on. Oh, gosh. Suko World. Frictionless Web3 tools. Decentralized tool allowing everyday users to create and unlock potential Web3 hassle-free. The zero onboarding protocol. Just a social media plug equips every social account with a fully functional Web3 wallet, allowing them to use Web3 on their favorite platforms. No setup, no seed phrases, just a social media plugin. That's interesting. How the fact that it has no seed phrase, so like who actually has the seed phrase to these wallets that you're using? So they're basically a social media plugin to be able to use a Web3 wallet anywhere. Your Twitter handle is now your crypto address. Receive and send funds, and they're showing a little video here. So it looks enticing to be this simple. Send crypto and NFTs, thousands of social media users at once. Mint and collect NFTs straight from Twitter. If this thing were to grab some traction, it seems pretty interesting. The Doge Pound partners up with there's some NFT projects here. Huddle, Crypto Dads. These are different crypto projects. So if this grabs some traction, maybe. I just don't understand really if it has no seed phrase. How secure is it? How do you actually contain ownership of whatever? But pretty cool concept of what it's doing. Being able to add a wallet to any social media. How much in demand is that right now? I don't think it's too high in demand. I don't think it really fills any like massive like narrative like this thing's gonna freaking pump. Can it pump? Yeah, sure, probably, maybe. Also got to be very careful with the circulating supply. This is not something I would be interested in getting into just because it doesn't really fill any of the big narratives. And it's just one of those like cool things in crypto, but cool doesn't mean it's going to have a massive rally of any kind, because it just might not get the adoption or the marketing that it needs to really get pushed out there. Would you have a look at BitRock? Dude, this better not be some freaking ordinal project. BitRock, what is this thing? 12 mil market cap. Circulating supply is 90%, so that's good. Now, what is this thing? BitRock is an Ethereum sidechain, IBFT 2.0 proof of authority. Okay, I don't know. I think I've heard of that before. Proof of authority blockchain with near zero native gas fees. Okay. On top of having scalable, secure, and high speed infrastructure, BitRock BitRock will have a unique multi-chain DEX swap where cryptocurrency can be traded directly on their native chains without the need to use DEXs to those chains, hold native chain tokens, pay gas fees. BitRock's native multi-chain DEX and all gas is equalized from other chains and paid in BitRock to 20. So I like the fact that it's aiming to create some type of DEX that allows you to do all this multi-chain near gas zero stuff, right? I don't think they're out yet. I don't think they actually have their swap built, just their DEX built just yet. Connect to the network, stake, ecosystem. Is there Rock swap? Is that their actual swap? Okay, so Rock, if it is this, then you can swap anything already. Well, they have very limited amount of things they can trade right now. It's all right. I mean, I guess you know, DEX. Like I said, DEX coins are pretty cool. They do something. They're pretty cool. And being multi-chain, near zero gas fees, right? What level of adoption are they going to get? And marketing is what's going to really tell me if it's going to take off or not, or if it's just going to be one of those DEXs that nobody hears about, nobody actually ever gets into. What coin would you recommend putting 10K into? Oh man. What a great question. Obviously, I can't tell you what you should do with 10K. But the first question really is not where should you put 10K. The real question is how much risk are you willing to take on that 10K, right? Because if you're putting it into one crypto alone, how much risk are you willing to take? If you're not willing to take a lot of risk and you want it to be a safer asset, I would put 10K into Bitcoin, knowing that it can maybe double, right? Double up, low risk. If I want a little bit extra risk, a little bit extra gains, give or take, then obviously Ethereum comes in next. So it depends on how much risk you want to go in. You could go lower market caps, and that's where I would park my 10K, is depending how much risk I'm willing to take on that. Wally says Jupiter is the way. I like Jupiter, man. Jupiter is a pretty cool DEX on Solana. We can check it out over here right now. It's been up a little bit, 12%, right? Like I've said, DEX tokens aren't sexy, but they'll move when they need to. The only bad thing about this is a very low circulating supply, but I have seen that there isn't going to be any token unlocks until next year. So definitely has room to run between now and then. Let's take a look at COQ INU. Since the meme coins are running, COQ INU is sitting at 155 mil market cap. Let's freaking go. We're breaking above this local resistance here, right? This local resistance here that we've been testing. I drew this trend line for you guys and I said, hey, man, we're breaking out of this thing. We might have a retest, but if we don't, this is the next target is this value area high. I mean, sorry, not value area, local high. And then we get above that, market structure changes, and we're headed to this value area high of 5 zeros, 25.48. Let's freaking go. We've almost gotten as high as there. We've wicked a little bit down. If we can close a daily candle above this red line, above this local high, very, very bullish for COQ INU. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. What's going on here? Let's see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Okay, Bitcoin's coming back for the retest of the VWAP here. Okay, let me see what that's on the 1 hour, 15 minute. Kind of a little bit of double top situation happening here. A little M pattern, which is bearish, right? You can see the red dot that we got formed back here coming down. VWAP heading down, right? To the negative money flow heading down. Chart prime heading down. Now let's jump down to the 3 minute. 3 minute looking a little bullish here with the momentum wave all the way down here. Could be picking back up. Could have a little bounce off of this VWAP. Might enter my long here. I mean, I might. on the very short time frame, it looks bullish on the very short time frame. The question is it going to come back up in the longer time frame, or is it just going to keep dumping straight down? That's going to be the real question, right? Is it going to just dump back down or what? So I think I might go for it. 15 minute, 30 minute, still not looking very good. Not looking very good at all. But short time frames are looking a little bit better for sure. Short time frames are looking a lot better. But the larger time frames are not looking too good. See, and we've had a lot of big wicks all the way down here, so I can definitely see us wicking lower before coming back up. So, what to do, man? What to do? So I just go based off the high time frames, or I go based off the low time frames. We could just bounce off this VWAP and just start heading back up higher. That's definitely a possibility. See what the 1 minute. 1 minute is obviously looking like it wants to come back up. 3 minute looks like it wants to come back up. 5 minute looks like it wants to come back up. 15 minute, little bit looking kind of, but this M pattern not looking good with this M pattern here. Obviously, we can break that. Oh man, indecisiveness. So 30 minutes double top as well. There's a big red doji candle to the downside. We're having a little bit of a bounce here off this VWAP now. Man. I might miss this trade, but look at this 4-hour candle. Completely overtook the top on the wick and overtook the bottom on a wick too. And it's literally a red doji Darth Maul candle. So, which is not good at all on the 4 hours. Or you can see we're losing momentum, a lot of selling pressure, a lot of man, oh man. But scared money don't make no money. I can tell you that. Scared money don't make no money. Interesante. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to jump into a trade here. Interesante. See what the 2 hour looks like. $15-minute. We're just bouncing up on the 15-minute pretty hard, man. Short time frame was looking good. Question is how is that going to be short lived or what? I'll have to see what this 15-minute candle looks like when it closes. Does it continue moving up and get rejected over here and start heading back down? Does it break below the VWAP? I guess I'll keep waiting. I can be patient. If I miss it, I miss it. It's okay. It's okay. Keep looking at this 1 hour as well. See what this 1 hour looks like. But it was a perfect retest here to the freaking VWAP. We'll just have to see if it can actually hold. All right. Can you tell me anything about Aurora? A lot of people have been asking me about Aurora. Dude, I haven't been up to date with that. Let me see. Well, I know I've looked at it. Aurora. What is this thing? 126 mil market cap. What was this thing about again? is a product that helps Ethereum users and dApps to easily move to the near blockchain and allows users to do two distinct things: upload and interact with Solidity smart contracts on the near blockchain, where our base token is Ethereum to deliver those user experience. The governance, let me see what their Twitter is looking like. Full stack blockchain for business, Aurora Dev. Oh man, I mean, I don't really know. I don't really have any thoughts right now on this thing. I would have to have a deeper look into this and do a little bit more research. This, I know people are very bullish on near blockchain, but can't just go based off of that alone. Let's see. This thing's still moving back to the upside. Yeah, 15-minute, almost a bullish engulfing candle for the 15-minute here. Told you guys the short time frame was looking good. Question is the short time frame going to be short-lived? Because the larger time frames are looking very not bueno. And the 1 hour literally just got scooped up. Let's say we might close green, but we still got 40 minutes. A lot can happen in 40 minutes. Look at this. Just wick to the upside, wick to the downside. This is why people are getting liquidated, right? You go into these trades and then it wicks to the upside and it comes back down. It comes to the downside and you're like, oh, let's short. And then it wicks back up. So it's just a lot of chop happening here in the last couple of 2-hour candles. A lot of chop happening, nothing concise happening here. So it's very difficult to not get liquidated, especially when people are trading with like very high leverage. Very high leverage. This is why you got to trade with low leverage. Let's see, 10-20, 4 hour. Very small candle. Still got 39 minutes left on this 4 hour candle. We will see. Mystery Man TA, please update on Gari USDT. Yeah, I'll take a look at Gari here. Where is Gari? Here it is. Let's jump out on the daily. Okay, so we had this downward trend on Gari. This is the range for February. This is the range for the last 2 months. As you guys can see here, we have this downward trend. We broke above it, tried to retest it. Lost it, came down to this support level here that's been holding on support, bounced off of that, came back above, reclaimed the point of control, got rejected, came down, and we kind of wicked all the way down, almost retesting this trend line one more time, and have bounced since then. We have reclaimed the value area low at 0.031 cents. We need to get above this point of control of 0.0348. That is what we need to reclaim. If not, we expect to continue ranging here sideways. That's pretty much what's happening for Gari right now. It's pretty much what's happening. Look at the support line here. Been holding on support. If we lose this support line and we break below that, expect 0.023, 0.023 is the next target. But hopefully we can reclaim this point of control and keep moving to the upside. COQ INU still pumping, baby. Let's go. Cock-a-doodle-doo, 158 mil market cap, baby. Let's see, what's Bitcoin? Let me go take a look at Bitcoin again. One hour. Look at this thing. Just defying logic. But came down. Oh, on the 4 hour, came down as low as 62. On the 2 hour, yeah, this is a good entry point right here. Came back down to the VWAP. Could still come back down. We still got 36 minutes left. Look like it's picking up some bullish momentum, but you just never know. Things can definitely take a drastic turn. Looks bullish. Can you confirm? Yeah, okay, yeah, I already covered that. Let me see. What is RDS potential? Dude, RDS potential is very, very big because it's the DEX on Bitcoin, right? It's the DEX on for BRC20 tokens. The Bitcoin ecosystem is growing for the first time ever. Bitcoin actually has an ecosystem. It's never had an ecosystem before. So RDS, I know you guys have heard me talk a lot about it. RDS swap, right? It's sitting at 56 mil market cap at 23 cents. I went as high as I believe 28 cents earlier throughout the night. I think this thing can hit $1, maybe a little bit higher. Just for the simple fact that it's the Uniswap of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's Ethereum's Uniswap is worth billions of dollars. This thing is only sitting at 56 mil. Most people are priced out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's ecosystem is growing for the first time ever in crypto. So as people jump in and they want a little piece of Bitcoin but can't actually afford Bitcoin, whoa, what just happened here? And can't actually afford Bitcoin, people are going to explore Bitcoin's ecosystem and jump into BRC20 tokens, SRC20 tokens, ordinals, all this stuff, right? And start growing the ecosystem, DeFi on Bitcoin. And RDS Swap is going to be the one where you're buying and selling all these tokens. So I think RDS Swap has a lot of potential, which is why I'm very, very bullish on it. Yeah, RDS Swap is the swap. It's the Uniswap of Bitcoin. That's what that is. That's as easy as I can break it down for you. That's the easiest way I can break it down for you, for sure. Let's see, Bitcoin still wanting to move, huh? Still wanting to move. Very bullish engulfing candle here on the 15 minute. Looking like it wants to run, baby. Looks like it wants to run, but we'll see if it gets rejected back up here again or it just blast off time. Guys, if you want to support me, go watch over on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. If you go watch over on YouTube, Blockchain Crusader, I'm trying to get 3,000 watch hours. So I need as many people as I can possibly watching me over there. I try to go live multiple times throughout the day. So right here, Blockchain Crusader over on the tubes. Would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I am live right now over there as well. So yes, sir. All right, let's check out these meme coins, see what they're doing. Last 24 hours. Bonk is up 56%. Dogecoin still up 32%, 13 cents. Let's freaking go. SHIBA up 29%. I'm telling you, COQ INU is coming, bro. COQ INU is coming for this thing. Look at this thing. This thing is still pumping. This thing is still pumping. Go check out the 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour perfect retest. Retested this local high and are coming right back up. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Cock-a-doo-doo, my boys. Let's see Kimbo. What's Kimbo up to? Kimbo is above $11 million market cap. Let's freaking go. Let's check out Syncus DAO. Syncus DAO is 52 mil. Man, look at this, guys. Look at this. I told you guys about this double bottom. This thing ripped, right? It broke this neckline. I told you when we break this neckline, we're entering into price discovery. And look at this thing. People were like, oh my God, it's dumping. It had a huge run, right? It has had a huge run all the way up. Let me take this arrow out of the way. Had a huge run all the way up here to 0.0114, 0.01468, right? Had a retracement, and now we're printing another big green candle on the daily, massive green candle here, pumping back up 16%. Syncus DAO, man. This thing is DeFi play. You can stake your Syncus for like 72% APY. If you're in my community, you get a 15% rebate on that. So definitely helps me out, and helps you out as well by making more APY on that Syncus DAO. Dude, I think this thing is gonna hit 100 mil market cap easy. I think this thing which is doubling up from where it's at right now. And I think that's just getting started, to be honest. Syncus DAO is one that I'm very bullish on. AXGT AXGT. Let's see where this thing's at. Look at this, man. Beautiful, beautiful sideways consolidation. Look at this. I told my community about it when it was down here at 2-3 mil market cap. This thing ripped, and I got the receipts for it. If you don't believe me, I got the receipts. It's posted on my Twitter. It's posted in my private community. It's posted everywhere. This thing's been sideways consolidating. Look at this beautiful consolidation here. We're up 2.5% today at 71 mil market cap, consolidating between the 50s and the 70 mil market cap here. Look at this thing. When this thing rips again, which it will, it's gonna blast off, right? It entered price discovery when it got listed. It found a good footing here around the 70 mil market cap, this 50 mil market cap zone, and it's just building foundation here, getting ready to rip one more time, right? So I'm very bullish. This is a DeSci project, decentralized science, the number 2 decentralized project right now. Freaking massive, massive, massive. Let me see where we at right now. Bitcoin, where you at, bro? Where are you doing, Bitcoin? What are you doing, bro? This thing is still wanting to rock and roll to the upside here. 15-minute and looking freaking like it's gonna just bullishly engulf everything, unless it's gonna just get massively rejected here. Who knows? This sideways chop, man. This sideways chop is killer. But as you can see, right, the trend is this. The trend is, hey, you come down to the VWAP and it goes up. Comes all the way up here, gets rejected, comes back looking for the VWAP. At some point, it's either gonna break this VWAP and head a lot lower, or it's gonna blast off. And it honestly looks like it's gonna blast off. What is the chart? What is the chart in your chart? I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. This chart is for Bitcoin. What do you think VeChain? I think VeChain can 20 to 25x pretty easily in this bull run. VeChain definitely for supply chain, right? It's been around. I've talked a lot of smack about VeChain, right? Because it comes from a different country. But realistically, the price recently has moved decently, right? Like 50% or something. It was like at 2.5 cents, 3 cents, and it moved up to like 4, almost 5 cents. Now it's kind of had a little bit of a retracement. Let me see, where's VeChain sitting at right now? But I do hold a small bag of VeChain because I definitely think it's gonna 20 to 25x pretty easy. I know people are calling for some wild numbers like 70 or 80 cents, or even like over $2. I just want this thing to hit like 30, 40 cents. That's all I want. It's at 3.6 bill market cap. Yeah, it's down 2%, up 11% of the week, 76% in the month. Is 76% of the month has been its big move, but before that, you can tell just sitting here at 2-3 cents for the longest amount of time. Appreciate everybody watching over on YouTube. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. And drop your questions, guys. Drop your questions if you have any. Let's take a look. Bitcoin here. A little 15-minute candle, new 15-minute candle, and it doesn't know what to do. Is it going to go up? Is it going to come down? We will see. We will see. Let's see what the 1 hour. Still got 27 minutes left on the 1 hour. Very big green candle came down to the freaking VWAP. Just how I was looking for. I was like, we're gonna have a retrace of the VWAP. Should be an entry point there. Didn't take it. Kind of missed it. Overthought it, and here it is. That's what happens when you hesitate on your plan. Let's see what's happening over in crypto news land here real quick. Let's just take a quick little glance. Bitcoin BTC price face rejection at 64,000. U.S. government moves 1 billion in Bitcoin. They're moving Bitcoin. They're gonna sell it, guys. They're gonna dump it, and BlackRock's gonna buy all of it. Coinbase adds smart wallet feature, so lengthy seed phrases aren't needed. This makes me suspicious. This makes me suspicious when they try making things too smart, too easy, user friendly. That makes me concerned. XRP bulls unleashed $1 within reach as 2 key indicators together. Yeah, you guys keep hoping for that $1. It'll come, but that's freaking XRP. People have been losing so much money. Ocean, GRT, Fetch, artificial intelligence projects with high developer activity. Will whales accumulation prompt a Cardano ADA price recovery? Eyes set on $1. Yes, guys. ADA is definitely going to hit $1. It's going to hit $3. It's going to probably hit $5. Very, very bullish on ADA long term. Let's see if we have any other news here for Bitcoin. Bitcoin holds above 63K after inflation rises as expected. Yeah, inflation. I'm telling you guys, this is the year for the super cycle. If there's ever going to be one, it's now. Everything is leading up, right? The ETFs are gobbling up the supply. The halving is happening. We are in an election year. Monetary easing is coming once again. They're going to print some money. Inflation rate is high. Interest rates are high. Banks are failing. Bitcoin's pumping. This is it. If there was ever a moment for Bitcoin super cycle, definitely this was it. Uniswap opens whitelist for browser-based wallet extension. Somebody said, what happened to LCX and ICP? Saddened. Let's go take a look at that. Let's go take a look at LCX. So, yeah, this is LCX, right? Yeah. Let me jump out to the daily. All right. We got some decently good news. We fell below this 23-cent line right here, which I've been telling you guys that if we lost 25, we're going to head down. This is going to be the next local level of support. Right now, it's holding. We've worked below it a few times, but we're holding. Meanwhile, we hold this 23. We can come back up, right? We have this downward trend here that we've been creating since the high of 32 cents. But you guys got to understand, LCX had massive growth potential, right? Massive growth price discovery. And now it's entered into a consolidation phase where it's finding its footing. It's finding where, the market is happy with this price point, and it's finding that consolidation in the 20 cents area. So what we need to see here is we need to see this 23 cents hold, right? Wicks are okay, but we need to see this level holding, and we need to see a move back up and retaking of 25 cents with a close above 25 cents on the daily to continue moving to the upside. If we don't see that, then continue to expect sideways consolidation, right? Consider moving sideways or potentially going down to this 20-cent level, as I said. So if you guys are in this thing, right, and you're in it for the long term, then if you bought these highs up here, then you're obviously, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I would be dollar cost averaging and try to wait for this pull to bounce back up and change up my averages here. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I would do. What was the other one? The other one was ICP. Let's see, what is ICP doing right now? ICP, where's my chart for ICP? All right, ICP, right? We were in this upward trend, like I told you guys, of this trend. We came down, we found support here. We wicked pretty low to $11, which is freaking surprising. We had this big wick here yesterday, big wick down. Whoever was able to scoop up some ICP at $10, that was a great entry point. We're all the way back up to 13.15 right now. We're still being held down by this local high here of 13.41. But overall, the goal for ICP is you can't get extremely bullish on ICP. I mean, I am bullish on ICP long term. I want to make that very clear. But for price action to really start popping off, we need to get above 14.69 and close above there. We need to get above this local high. This puts us into a new range, and then this range's full rotation leads us up as high as like $26. So this is the big blue zone that I'm looking for in the long term. But we ain't going to see that until we get and close above 14.67. So if this is an opportunity for you to dollar cost average, I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you that's what we're looking for. Paul Sampson says, crazy to be this close to all-time high on Bitcoin. Paul Sampson is, by the way, the guy that I learned all my TA from. If you want to follow him and you want to learn how to trade, follow him on Twitter, follow him on TikTok, and join his Discord. He has a course to teach you how to trade. I've taken it. It's freaking fantastic. All-time high. Let's see his post right here. All-time high, 69,182. We're literally just right freaking there. Man, how freaking crazy. Are we going to see a rejection right here, right now? Or are we just going to take this bad boy? Are we just going to take it? Let me jump back into Bitcoin, see what Bitcoin's doing. Let me jump down to the 30-minute. All right, looks like it's trying to come back down a little bit here. Question is it going to come back down to the VWAP here, this green line again? Any idea what happens after new all-time high? Oh yeah, Wally, I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen here. We hit all-time highs. This thing is going to foam. People are going to be FOMOing at the mouth, and we're going to once again enter price discovery. The question becomes, when we hit all-time highs, right? The market is overextended. The market is overextended. If we hit all-time highs and just continue blasting off, expect a very massive 40% pullback or something like that at some point in the market, because we've been pumping like a madman. So if I jump out here to the daily, look at this, guys. Look at these daily green candles. These things are massive, my friends. Right, massive. Yesterday's green candle was opened up at 57,000 and closed at 62,000, a $5,000 candle. Right, almost fully rolled. It rotated the whole entire range on just one candle alone. So super hyper extended. And if we keep zooming back out, I mean, we've just been nothing but parabolic to the upside. And if we look at the EMAs, like, we are so far away from the 20 EMA, which is sitting down at 52,000, right? It's practically $10,000 down, $11,000 down from where we're at. We will probably have to retest that EMA at some point. We'll probably have to come back and test it. And that would be a drop, I'll tell you right now, from where we're at to there. That'd be a 15% drop right now. So if we continue rocketing off here into all-time highs, and start FOMOing at the mouth, and the market starts breaking new all-time highs, and we keep moving, expect a massive drop at some point, because it will happen. The faster you go up, the faster you go down. Now, if we tap all-time highs, maybe we hit 70,000, 72,000, and then pull back, I'll be happy with that, right? We made a new all-time high. The FOMO, the hype is here. And at the same time, we start having that retracement. We continue to consolidate back down, and then boom, we can continue moving to the upside once again. Remember, guys, we normally do not see this type of price action until a year after the halving event. All this price action is happening months before the halving. We're literally 2 months away, 51 days or so away from the halving, and we're seeing practically all-time highs. This has never happened in Bitcoin's history. So everyone that keeps telling you, oh, you know, everything is exactly the same as the previous cycle, right? And making fun of people saying this time is different. That's been the infamous famous words here in crypto for the last couple of cycles. People always say, oh, this time is different, and it hasn't been. But this time it really is, because no one has ever seen Bitcoin practically reach all-time highs before the halving event, along with all the other things that have been happening in the market. If we hit this all-time high before the halving event, super cycle theory is pretty much confirmed at this point. This thing is going to go parabolic. How does RDS look? Yeah, Jason, RDS is looking good. Let me look at the chart for RDS. I don't know if I have a chart for RDS. RDS, yes, right here, MEXC. As you guys can see, there's not too much to chart here because it hasn't been on MEXC for too long. It's been on MEXC since the ending of December. But this thing just, had a massive consolidation here at 7 cents, give or take, and then just massive blast off. We're definitely, overextended right now. Market Cipher, Chart Prime, overbought, right? Could we have a pullback here down to the 18-cent level, even come down to the 20 EMA at 14? Absolutely. That definitely can happen. That would be a drop of 40%, as low as potentially 18 cents would be 21% drop, which would be great for some consolidation level. But we don't know, right? If the market continues to rally and just explode, as Bitcoin explodes, the Bitcoin ecosystem tokens are going to explode as well. So if Bitcoin consolidates, maybe we'll definitely see the consolidation of some of these altcoins. of the Bitcoin ecosystem altcoins. But at the same time, this thing is very low price. I think it's very undervalued at $54 million market cap. So I definitely think that, worst case, we see those retraces down to 14 cents. That's worst case, but I honestly think in the long term, this thing is going to rip. This thing is going to rip. I'm very, very bullish on RDS swap. Let's look here back at Bitcoin, 16-minute. Let's take a look at Solana. Let's see how Solana's been doing today. Solana in this range. All right, we came down. We retested the EMA, the 20 EMA. We've bounced off. We're at we came to as high as 134. Now we're up here sitting at 131. Price target is 138. Oops, you guys can't see that. Price target is at 138. We're building sideways consolidation. We have a not sideways consolidation, an upward trend here. As you can see, we got an upward trend forming here. Right. So definitely looking pretty bullish. Has a little bit of a double top situation here, but you see this sometimes when you retest these trend lines. You go up, you test it, you go up, you test it, and you keep going. Start slowly climbing up. We saw that with Bitcoin in the recent past as Bitcoin was climbing up. So we definitely can see more of that happening here. But this thing is ripping, rocking, and rolling. I mean, I've been telling you guys that Solana was gonna rip it. That if we do rotate this full range. If we rotate this full range, if we break above 139 and hold 139 as support, the value area high, if we rotate this entire range, is this white line right here that you're seeing is $174. That's the target, $174. Are we going to see that right now? Anytime soon? That would be a 31% pump for Solana. Possible if Bitcoin rips to new all-time highs and starts rocking and rolling. A 31% for altcoins in the next 30 days is literally nothing. But this is all very highly dependent on Bitcoin, right? Very highly dependent on Bitcoin. Oh, that's not the Bitcoin chart that I want to see. This is the Bitcoin chart that I want to see. Show me the candles. Show me the candles. Here in the 30-minute, we're coming back down a little bit. Possibly going to hit this EMA. Very interesting price action happening here. Very interesting price action. Got to be very patient. We could be seeing, right, on the daily, it doesn't look like it just yet. Right, on the daily, it doesn't look like it. On the 4-hour, it looks more like it. See, we came above this line of resistance, and we're getting trapped below this top line of resistance. So this has become support now, right? And we're kind of sideways consolidating here. But that's on the 4-hour. If we jump to the daily, right, we could be here for a couple of days, right? You never know. We could be here between 61,000 and 63,000, 64 for the next couple of days. And it's very reminiscent of what happened here in the recent past when we went sideways, consolidating a very tight range between resistance and support. And then we just rocketed straight off. So I would not be surprised if we consolidate here. Right, we consolidate here for a couple of days, and we just blast off time into the new all-time highs. Wally says has to come down at some point. Yeah, for sure, it definitely does. I don't want an all-time high. Yeah, dude, I didn't want an all-time high either. Right, I've been a proponent of the super cycle, but I did not want an all-time high before the halving event because man, it just doesn't give you enough time to accumulate these altcoins, man. 1K Solana, man. I hope you're right. I don't think we're going to go that high, but if we hit super cycle territory for Bitcoin, altcoins can do a lot higher than I can imagine. And, total crypto market cap can get ridiculous real quick. What's your price prediction for Doge? I don't have a price prediction for Doge right now. I will make a price prediction video on Doge here sometime soon. Guys, if you guys want to support me, go follow me over here, right, on the tubes, Blockchain Crusader as well. Trying to hit 3,000 watch hours. I'm live there right now as well. So if you want to watch full screen, way better quality, go support me and help me out over there for sure. Would greatly appreciate it. XGT, let's see, Syncus. What's Syncus up to? Yeah, still pumping up 16%. Let's see, what else do we have? continue looking at some crypto news here to see Ethereum at 4,000 isn't far away. Of course not. We're sitting literally at what the heck is Ethereum sitting at right now? Ethereum sitting at like freaking 3,400. Yeah, 3,471, dude. Freaking, of course, $4,000 is not far away. Should we expect it? Hey, man, anything's possible. It's all dependent on Bitcoin. Ethereum ETFs will bloom. Look, man, Jim Cramer is like the top signal. If he's saying Ethereum ETFs are good, then you think this thing's gonna dump. But Ethereum, man, the ETF in May is coming. Whether it gets passed in May or not, or I wouldn't be surprised if it gets rejected in May, or delayed, I should say. But Ethereum ETF is definitely going to happen at some point in this bull run in the next 12 months. At some point, we will see an Ethereum ETF. I'm pretty bullish on that. Ethereum price primed to hit 35K. Yeah, we already did that. Ethereum ETF breaches 50 billion as DeFi activity ramps up. DeFi, baby, that's what makes all these DEX tokens pop off. DeFi is where it's at, and nobody's really talking about DeFi right now, man. No, everybody's talking about the ETS. Everybody's talking about AI. Everybody's talking about all these different sectors, decentralized science, all that stuff. But DeFi is gonna sneak up on people, and the people that are doing DeFi right now are making massive APYs if you know how to use DeFi very properly. And don't try to chase freaking 300, 400, 500, 1000% APYs. If you follow and you do DeFi properly, it can be very, very beneficial. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. 52 cents. Doge will hit 52 cents. I think it's possible. 52 cents. Is it going to hit $1? Probably not, but I could be wrong, right? We hit a super cycle theory. Everything could be wrong. What are some good DeFi calls on different layers? Layer ones. Well, hey, Puddles. Hey, thank you, Puddles. Thank you for jumping over here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, man, DeFi, right? You have to check the different dexes, right? So, Sui right now, Sui has really good DeFi opportunities right now. Sui has really good DeFi opportunities right now on their DEX. Turbo, they have a DEX called Turbo. Very good APYs over there. I can actually pull it up. I actually have it pulled up over here. Launch DApp on main network. This is the swap, but if you jump into Earn, right? Sui USDC 328% APY. Right. You have to know about ranges and how to make it. If your range is too narrow, your APY is extremely high. But if the price jumps out of that range, you get liquidated and you get hit with impermanent loss. Right. So you have to make your range wide enough that you can stay inside the range as Sui's price is up and down, and you don't get jumped. You don't get liquidated on your position in your DeFi. So Sui is one that I'm very bullish on for DeFi purposes. Trailer Joe is another one. Let me see. I have this one pulled up. Osmosis, which is Atom Cosmos, right? Very bullish on their DeFi as well. Very good, nice returns. Very, very solid projects. Both Cosmos and Osmos. The Osmos token Osmos token is the DEX token or whatever for Cosmos. Trailer Joe. Let's see, do I have Trailer Joe pulled up? Don't think so, but I can pull it up here real quick. Trader Joe. Their pools. Let's see, come on. Yeah, AVAX USDC APR is like 600%, but you obviously that depends on the range that you're picking. But they also do have auto pools, which are pretty good. They're way lower APY rewards, but they're 8% APY. But 8% is 8%. Your bank doesn't give you 8%, and you don't really have to worry about getting your position liquidated because it's an auto pool. So that's why the APY is so low. It's a very wide range, and it's very, very long term. It won't get liquidated. So that's why you're getting a way lower APY here, but you're literally staking your AVAX and your USDC as liquidity, and you're making 8% on all your AVAX and USDC just sitting there. So that's another one that I'm really bullish on. Another one for DeFi, obviously, is Pancake Swap, right? Pancake Swap is an OG. A lot of APYs happening over there as well. And there's a lot of different ways you can do this, right? If you have a lot of crypto, right? If you've been to the markets for a while and you already have a lot of AVAX, or you have a lot of Ethereum, or you have a lot of SUI or whatever it is, right? People sometimes put their crypto up into one of these lending platforms. They put it up there. They're staking an APY on that. They can also pull a loan on their. They pull a loan on their crypto. Then they sell that crypto into USDC, right? Get some AVAX, make a pool. So therefore, they're not getting hit with tax events to be able to start doing DeFi. So they've pulled a loan. They're using it, and they're using this APY to also pay off the loan and continue to grow their portfolio. So there's very elaborate ways to grow your portfolio with lending, borrowing, and DeFi liquidity providing. Very, very cool things can happen in that sector. Let's go back to Bitcoin here and see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's just sitting there, man. Bitcoin's just sitting there above the value area. I mean, above the VWAP. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching over on YouTube. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys watching over there. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching over here on TikTok as well, smashing those likes. Guys, I think that's going to be about it for me for today. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I just woke up and jumped on here. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll stay up to date with what's happening in the market and let you guys know. I post on TikTok 2 or 3 times a day. I will be posting a video here on YouTube shortly around 12 to 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And I will go live again later today around 5 to 6, maybe a little bit later. I'll keep you guys updated. Stay up to date with me, with my people in my community. Link is in the bio. Link is in the description on YouTube. So until next time, like always, see ya.